We only have 6 letters to go. Capital M, capital N, capital V, capital W, capital X, and capital Z. For capital M, we're going to start near the top line. And we're going to curve around and come straight down. Trace our line back up. Make our first part of our M. Come back up. Come straight down. Finish with a small upswing. Again, curve around, come straight down. Trace back up. Curve around and come down. Trace up. Curve around and come down. Finish with a small upswing. Another one. Curve around and straight down. Trace straight back up. Curve around and come down. Back up. Around, down, small upswing. One last time. Around and down. Straight up. Around and down. Straight up. Around and down. Small upswing. Out of all of these, I think my second one is the best. N is very similar to M. Start near the top, curve around and come straight down, trace back up, curve around and come straight down, and finish with an upswing. Again, curve around and come straight down, trace back up, curve around and come straight down, finish with an upswing. Again, around and down, straight up nearly to the top, around and down, upswing, around and down, straight up, around and down, upswing. One more time. Curve around and come straight down, trace back up, curve around, straight down, finish with a small upswing. Out of all of these, I think my second one is the best. For V, we're going to start near the top line. We're going to curve around into a slanted line, curve back up into a slanted line, and finish. Curve around, slant down, curve around up, and finish. Curve around into a slanted line, curve back up, and finish. Curve around into a slanted line down, curve back up near the top to finish there. Of course, we will not start our next letter from the V, just next to the V. Curve around, slant down, curve back up, and finish. Looking at these, I think my third one is the best. W is very similar to V in that we curve down in a slanted line, come back up about to midpoint, down again, and curve up. Down, straight up to midpoint, down, and curve back up. Down, up to midpoint, down, curve up. Curve slanted down, slant up to midpoint, down, and then slant up. Down, up to midpoint, down, and up. Looking at these, I think my second one is the best. For X, we're going to start at 10 on the clock, and we're going to round down into a slanted line and come up. Then we're going to lift, start near the top line, and do a straight line at a diagonal to cross. Again, start at 10, come down, short upswing, lift, and come down to cross. Down, upswing, lift, come down to cross. 10 on the clock, diagonal line, curve up, and cross. One more, 10 on the clock, down, curve up, lift, and cross. When we are writing a word, this upswing will connect to our next letter. Of these, this one is the best one, I think. Our last letter is Z. We'll start at 10 on the clock and curve around to 2, then slant down, come up, come down to midpoint on the line below, finish with a short upswing. Again, start at 10, curve around to 2, come down, dip up, down to midpoint, backward loop, and upswing. 10 on the clock, down to 2, keep going down to the baseline, dip up, down to midpoint, loop back, and finish with an upswing. Again, 10 to 2, down, dip up, down to the midpoint, backward loop, and finish with a small upswing. Of these, I think I like my second one the best. Now let's practice with some words. Our first word will be mask. Capital M, start near the top, come straight down, back up, curve around and down, back up, curve around and down, upswing and over to make our A, S, and K. Again, here's our capital M, straight down, up and curve around, down, up and curve around, and then our upswing comes over to the A, S, K. One more time. Capital M, straight down, up, around and down, up and around and down, A, S, K. Well, that third one was definitely not my best. I think my best is maybe my middle one. Then our next word will be nest, N-E-S-T. So we'll do our N, start near the top and come straight down, then trace back up, curve around down. Here's our upswing into our E, S, and T. N, up, down, upswing to our E, S, T. Again, here's our N, E, S, T, and one more time. That was kind of a sloppy one. Start near the top, come straight down, straight back up, down, upswing to an E, S, T. Of these, I think my first one is the best. Our next word will be vase or vase, if you're saying it fancy, without our Western drawl. We're going to curve down, round and curve up, lift our pen or our Sharpie up, and we're going to do our A right next to our V, S, E. Again, V, A, S, E. One more time. V, A, S, E. Of these, I think my third one is the best. Okay, now for W, we're going to do wish. We're going to start up with a slanted line, slant up to midpoint, down, and come up. Lift our pen, I, S, H. Lift up and dot our I. Okay, start with our slanted line down, curve up to midpoint, or slant up to midpoint, down and up, I, S, H. Lift up and dot our I. Slant down, curve up to midpoint, slant up to midpoint, down and up, I, S, H. Dot. Of these, I like my first one the best. For X, we're going to do the word X-ray. X-ray has a hyphen in it. We're going to start at 10 on the clock, curve around to 2, then come down with a slanted line, finish with an upswing, lift up, and cross our X, put in our hyphen, R, A, Y. Again, 10 on the clock to 2, down, finish with an upswing, lift up, cross our X, hyphen, R, A, Y. One more time. 10 to 2, down, upswing, lift, cross, hyphen, R, A, Y. And of these, my first one is the best. Our next word is zoo, Z-O-O. 10 on the clock to 2. Come down, come up from around, down to midpoint, Z, up and over to our O, dip, over, O, finish with a dip. 10 o'clock to 2, down, lift up, come down to midpoint, up, over to our O, around, dip, over to our O, around, finish with a dip. One more time. 10 on the clock, around to 2, and then down. Come up, and then down to midpoint, backward loop, up, over to our O, dip, around to our O, finish with a dip. And of these, I think that I like my third one the best. Our assignment today is to please do a row of M, a row of N, a row of V, a row of W, a row of X, and a row of Z. Make sure to star your best one. Then, please do a row of mask, a row of nest, a row of vase, a row of wish, a row of x-ray, and a row of zoo. Again, make sure you star your best one. Make it a great day.